Welcome to Sintra, Portugal. Do you need tickets if you want to visit the Pena Palace? The answer to that is yes, you do. I'm going to show you how to get tickets, what to do, book them in advance, and if you turn up and you can't get in because there's quite a few people waiting, well, I'm going to tell you what you can do instead. We, this time for once, are organised. He booked us tickets. So we've got an 11:30 slot. We're going to go and get in line, and we are going to show you the Pena Palace, Sintra, Portugal. You got the tickets?
Yes.
Thank God. Let's go. So we're here in October. It's almost the end of the season and it's still pretty busy. I can imagine in summer, absolute carnage. But let me tell you what we did. So we thought we could just rock up like a lot of people that are here, that are just rocking up. There are ticket machines over there. We arrived for our 11:30 slot. We booked it online. I'll put the link below. And we arrived early thinking we might blag it in. No chance. If you've got an 11:30 slot, your slot is 11:30. So we were up here early. So what did we do for 2 hours? Well, that's the video before this, but I'll explain briefly. When we arrived, I said I'll do a little check just to see what time we could have got tickets if we'd have paid. In that video, I showed you that if you turn up at 9:30 when it opens and go to the machines to buy tickets, the next available slot was 1 o'clock in October. You imagine the summer, you're probably talking a couple of days in advance. So what do you do if you turn up and you're really disappointed and you're not as organised as we are? Which is the first time ever. Well, first of all, book your bloody tickets in advance. I'll put the link below. It's that simple. Book them in advance. And if you've got an 11:30 slot, get here as early as you can. We drove up, a bit chaotic driving up. Parking was easy at first thing in the morning. Get here early. There's plenty for you to explore. So it's now 11:30. Look, there's even tuk-tuks and trains and buses that you can get up here, so you don't have to drive. There are ways to get up here if you want to do the stressful thing. There's a little bit of a queue there. Now, we wanted to go and see Moorish Castle as well. When you ask Google, it says take the main road down there and walk in the road. This one, who is of that age where Google, he should believe, and he should have believed, that's the easiest way down there. Just walk down there. It's about a 10-minute walk on the main road. We went the fun way, and I think we did the right thing, no?
Yes.
I'll show you the way to go. It's the long way, but it's much more fun. And when it's early doors and everyone's going in that way, you go this way. So let me show you. And this is the video before this. So if you haven't watched the video before this, watch it. So out of the chaos, if your time slot is 11:30, get here at 9:30. Just get here early. Leave the chaos there. Let everybody go in there. That's the quick way down there if you don't want to walk. But come to this sign just opposite, look, and it says down to Moorish Castle. Down these stairs. It is an absolutely gorgeous walk through the forest. It will absolutely kill you, and then when you get to the castle there is even more steps to climb. Have your walking legs on. Once you've done the castle, you will actually come back this way, and it's a super easy, and parking is just down there. Anyway, there you go. That's what to do if you haven't got tickets, you're disappointed, or you've got tickets, come here early, get that done, because most people will do this first and then that. A lot of the travel influencers that make everything seem to be fantastic. As I said, this is truth travel. Driving up here was a nightmare, but it was all right. It was winding roads. Queues are a nightmare. We know it, but we're going to do it, aren't we? So don't listen to these influencers that just go, yeah, walk through the palace. It's marvellous. I'll just show you the pictures of me on my own. It's just perfect. It's perfect. Let me show you the reality of it. It's going to be busy. It's going to be full of people. It's going to be hectic, but that's what travelling's about. Let's not sugarcoat it anymore. Let's tell you the actual truth. So these travel influencers will tell you to go and do the palace first, nice and relaxing, you know, have a little wander around the palace, and then after the palace, take a little walk down to Moorish Castle and blah, 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 blah. No, do it the opposite way to what these knobheads tell you, because everybody's following them. Do that bit first. Go walking. Do this bit at the end. You're going to die anyway walking, I tell you. So just get it done. Get it done. Do this at the end. Do the opposite to what everybody tells you. Apart from me, do what I tell you, because I see the reality. Can't stand people. Hate being around people. And I tell you what, just had the most amazing walk through a forest on my own. Just me and him. Like a pair of hobbits out of Lord of the Rings. Nearly killed me, but it was well worth it. Anyway, we're in the queue. This is about the palace. Watch the video before this if you want to know the other bits. Right, let's go. Let's tell you everything. Over there is the machines, look. That's where you get your tickets. They're the same as the online. People are either blagging it and trying to get tickets, and all of us in this queue have got tickets. Now, there are two things up here that says with tickets and without. The one with tickets is a longer line. The one without tickets, I think, is telling you to walk in there and try and buy tickets at the gate. So I'm not sure. I am going to find a member of staff and ask them what would have happened if we'd have blagged at 9:30, even though we had a ticket for 11:30. What would have happened? Would they have let us in? If we'd have just skipped the machines and spoke to a human, would we have been able to appeal to a human nature and blagged it in? I'll find out, don't you worry. But we're here anyway, we're going in, and so far, I'll tell you what, this place is absolutely stunning. Like, it's well worth it. Try and come out of season though. I can imagine it being super, super stressful. Unless you're organised, which for the first time ever, we have been today. Thanks to him. He's telling me all the stuff he's seen on TikTok from these travel influencers. It's these young ones. Oh, it's so easy. Just jump on a bus, jump on a train. It's easy. Have you seen my bloody train journey to Bellagio because of this one, listening to these knobs? These model types. Oh, Bellagio, isn't this amazing? It's so simple to get to. We got the local bus. It's really, really easy. And they all have this annoying voice. I listen to him and, do you want to spend 24 hours in Lake Como? Do you want to just jump on the bus? It's so simple. Tickets cost just £3. Absolute diabolical. They are sweating like pigs, shaking like shitting dogs. And their makeup is not bloody perfect. I can tell you that now. Look at the state of me. I've aged about 16 years on this trip, but it's travel. Travel is stressful. Let's be honest about it. You want to see these places? You're going to have to deal with it, aren't you? But let's not sugarcoat it and make it sound like it's easy. Let's be truthful and say it's a bloody nightmare if you're not organised. I keep saying throughout these videos, let me screw it up so you don't have to. It's the best way to learn, isn't it? You learn from your mistakes. Anyway, that's enough of me. Let's have a look at these lines. Of course, there's guides, look, lots of guided tours, which is probably the easiest way ever. Prices are just up there if you can see them. €20, 18 for under 18s and seniors, and a family of 4, 65. Have you got the tickets, both of them, or just mine? He's got our digital tickets. He's going to scan them in. There's the ticket point and help thing, look. So people are trying to get tickets there. Are they going to get them? I don't know. Here we go. Boom. Boom, yeah, thank you. I wonder if they would have scanned if we'd have gone through at 9:30. Yeah. We are going to have to find a member of staff and ask the truth. Well, we're in. We're in. We're as confused as everybody else. There's people waiting here for the bus, and then there's ways to walk. It's going to be fun anyway. It's going to be beautiful. Right, so fast track that way. No idea. There's a little hut with a machine there. There are buses everywhere. There are people just confused. Nothing signposted. I'm going to leave Jack in charge. And by the way, I'm not ranting about the place, okay? It is gorgeous. I love Portugal. It's organised. It's organised because they let you do it.
Palace, 350 metres, 30 minutes.
Come on then. We are walking, look. Palace, 350 metres, 30-minute walk, look. There you go. Most people are walking up there, but I think you can get this little bus up. Can you get this little bus? What? Is this the bus?
Bus?
Yeah. Are you walking?
No, I am.
Come on, he's strong. There we go. So it is a walk up, or there are the little buses to get. I think that queue that we just saw was for there, but we are walking. For sure it's the best way to do it. Easy.
Because I just won't forget.
There you go, look, there's plenty of people, look. Maybe there's a walk up and a bus down, Jack. What do you think?
Maybe.
He's done. Let me make it very clear, if you want to do this, you are bloody walking. My legs are like rock, okay? Again, truth travel. Let's not sugarcoat it. You're walking uphill, up steps. So you've got to be able to do it. I've actually really enjoyed it, to be honest. Walking through the forest and going up. Good old workout. But be prepared, all right? And this is October. This is October. I like these. Yeah, half an hour walk if you're going to stroll. They should have London rules. One side up, one side down. They're stopping for a selfie. Look, it's half an hour if you keep stopping. Look, she's taking a shit. I thought she was going to take a piss in that well then. Let's get out of here, come on. If anything, you could just spend the day here and just go for a walk in the forest, you know. There's plenty to do. We did see some American tourists that turned up and couldn't get tickets. They parked and then went straight back home, thankfully. That's 4 less Americans on any tourist location, because they're just a nightmare, aren't they? Yes. They just talk really loud about, oh, hey John, look, that's a leaf. Hey John, have you ever seen a leaf? Look, she's looking at me. I'm not American, don't worry. she just looked at me and thought, fucking not another American. Just got a good accent. So if you have been following along the Sintra videos, I don't know how well they're going to do, because the amount of heavy breathing on them could trigger the algorithm to classify them as 18 plus. People are going up steps here. We're just going to follow the path. Follow the path. I think. Where are they going? You get the fear of missing out, look. He's saying it's a shortcut. I think you're fibbing. I think they look younger than us. Is it really? He says it's a shortcut. He might be lying. He looks fitter than me. Come on, we'll do it. This is the thing, isn't it, with these travel influencers? They're all young. I found a shortcut straight up the stairs. It's so easy. I must admit, Jack's struggling, and he's 17 years old and goes to the gym. Oh, found a place to have a drink and stuff. Here, look. Top tip from travel influencer, Mr. TravelOn. Take that shortcut.
Shouldn't have taken that.
No, I don't think so. It's just, we've just done stairs for nothing. Shit tip. Shit tip for following people that look like they know what they're doing. Not a shortcut, just steps to this bit here. We're back out where we started. Good for the video. Come on.
Yeah, but it's flat.
Yeah, it's flat. It is flat.
Better than this.
It got us away from the hill. Right, so what we got here, look. Cruise route, chalet route, Lagos route. Oh my gosh. I didn't think it would be as complicated as this. I thought it was just get in, have a little walk around and do one. That's 850 metres. Wow. Jack, this is like mad. So it's this is all the information. I ain't going to read it, but you can if you want. Or just go on the website and have a look. So you've got the Lagos route, which is 30 minutes. Then you've got a chalet route. And then you've got another route. We're going to do all of them.
Are we?
We're going to do as much as we can.
Walk 60 minutes.
We're going to walk 60 minutes, come on. Easy. I do that every Sunday morning. So it says Palace this way, look. Up these stairs. Sure?
Yeah.
Go on then. Lead the way. Oh, a day in Sintra. A day in Sintra is a day of walking. I love it. It's just so nice though to walk around. You know what I mean? It's not like you're walking around, I don't know, a horrible place. You know, you're at one with nature. When you're at one with nature, nothing can affect you, apart from American tourists and if you saw a cyclist. I'd still have a few rants then, wouldn't I? Thankfully, I think this is a no cyclist zone. Yes, my favourite place in the world. Skeezer he just came running up behind me, scared me. Oh my God. There you go. Finished my heart attack off. But I think we're here, look. We're here. That was easy. That would be the easy way up, look. And there is the palace. Get out of the way, look. So you can get these little buses, look. They've had the right idea. Maybe that is the right idea. But it's an option for you, isn't it, if you want to. But as a travel influencer, I'll do it the proper way. Let's go. There you go. I can imagine that being chock-a-block during the summer as well. Lots of people standing. Look at that. This is going to be well worth it. I can't wait to get in here. It's going to be incredible. A few people stopping in the mid-walk, look, for a little selfie. Just walk, love. Jesus Christ. Standing there with a bloody gormless face. Pissing walk. Unbelievable. Selfies. Dear God. full set of makeup on as well. Unbelievable. Don't come up here to see the palace. Just come up to get the shot. Here's another one, look. Let me show you 24 hours in the palace. It's so simple. You just walk around and get some nice shots, and I put them all together and tell you that it's the most magical experience of my life. I don't tell you that it's full of people and it's quite complicated. This is what they do, look, all of them. Drives me insane. Wow, look at that. That's worth it, no? What's that, his hair or a hat? Is that his hair or a hat? That's a hat. What's the best thing you saw at Pena Palace? Geezer with a hat of hair. Look at this. Wow. That is nice, isn't it, Jack? There's our little selfie, look. Jeez. Come on, let's go. Let's get out of the way of these. The good thing, little top travel tip, there's a cafeteria and restaurant there, look, Jack. Yeah, you're starving. Go and get some food if you want. Go and get something. Go and get. Go. Got more money than me, this kid. So there's a cafeteria, restaurant and toilets up there, which is great. I don't actually need a wee yet. And this is it. This is it, look. Oh, and the good thing about these people that, you know, do these selfies and stuff like that and, you know, do all that is that they're pissing around there, so you can sort of get through quicker while they waste their time. Look at that. That is incredible. Again, tell me why the doorways in medieval sort of old-fashioned places all are absolutely huge and have things like dragons and gargoyles and snakes. That's what was about back then, I swear to God. Giants, dragons and massive serpents. Look at this. This is incredible. What do you reckon?
Very nice.
So far so good. Lots of people though. You can imagine in summer. We've said this throughout the whole trip. God, imagine this in summer. So we're here in October. So if you're watching this video to get some hints and tips, well, I ain't really got any hints and tips for you other than what we've done, and that is get here, go and see the castle, and gone the opposite way to what everybody else says to try and avoid these queues. And it just shows you what to experience in real life, doesn't it? What I might do is put together a little fake travel influencer video so you can compare it to this and see exactly the reality. And by the way, I'm not moaning, this is a fantastic, beautiful place, as is everywhere that we visited, including Lake Como, that you lot had mad at me for saying it was disorganised. It was disorganised. This wasn't. This, I booked tickets, I knew my time slot, I knew what I was doing. But anyway, I still didn't say Lake Como wasn't beautiful. It was the most beautiful place, one of the most beautiful places I've seen. Look at that. That is stunning, isn't it? And you've got some stunning views, look. Stunning views. That looks like a little viewpoint over there, look. That might be a little place to get a selfie. This is what they're all doing, look. Look at her, she's like leaning back. It's like, just take a picture. What happened to us as a human race? As a human race, we've gone back. You know, I remember the time I used to get a disposable camera. You'd just click away, 24 photos. Your hand had been 12 of them. You'd get 12 okay shots, and that was it. You'd send them off to be developed, and you'd wait a week. And that would be it. They'd go in the loft, never to be seen again until you cleaned it out and you looked through them and, oh, do you remember that? Do you remember that? Most of these people are taking photos to show other people what they're doing. Oh, look at me, I'm in Sintra. Look at me, my life's perfect. I don't cry myself to sleep every single night. And we've just gone back. Back in the day, the only arseholes were those that bought projectors. See, this is it. Now everybody's an arsehole. Those that bought projectors and put all their pictures of their holiday on a thing and invited everybody round and said, look, come and have a look at my holiday photos. And you had to sit there while they clicked and went, that's us in a red t-shirt in this bar. That's us in a blue t-shirt in this bar. I think we've now just gone full on arseholes, haven't we? We're in a palace. No, I ain't gonna rant too much. Love you. Right, we're rocking and rolling. So we're on the 11:30. Good job we got here on time. So make sure to get you on time. You need to queue now for the 11:30. Behind us is the 12, but make sure to check, because if you get at the end of the queue down there and think that that's the queue, you're gonna miss your 11:30 slot. Because behind me here, look, are the 12 o'clock people. There's a sign up there that says 11:30, so make sure to walk all the way to the front, because if we'd have just followed the crowd, we'd have been standing there, wouldn't we? There you go. Top tip. See, I am giving you some useful information. There, look, it says 11:30. And this man here checked our tickets. Oh. He's kicking off. He's saying, oh, no, no, no. Yeah, he's kicking off, yeah.
Yeah, because he had 12 o'clock and it's 11:48.
So show me your phone. So it's 11:48 now, look. So that is for the 11:30. So it's really well planned, and you have to be here on time. So they know that it's going to take you sort of 15 to 18 minutes to come up there. You get your 11:30, you're on. He was saying it's only 10 minutes. He didn't quite understand it. And the guy's like, no, so your 12 o'clock slot, that is a queue for your 12 o'clock slot. This is a queue for the 11:30 slot. The information that I give you is invaluable, isn't it, sometimes? Most of the time it's not, but when it comes to trips, tours and excursions, I am on it. I am on it, that's what I do. Looks lovely over there. I'm hoping we can get a little walk around, which we will do. There you go, there's the entrance. But had we have not known that, and we were pissing around down there, well, we'd have missed that, wouldn't we? Yeah. And this is what the travel influencers won't tell you. They'll still be there taking a fucking selfie halfway down there. They'll get up here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and go, oh, but you've missed my slot. Yes, because you're too busy taking a fucking selfie. That's why you're not giving anybody the right information, because you don't actually make it this far. You only get as far as that because you've screwed it up with your bloody full-on makeup crew and your bloody poor old boyfriend taking a picture of you and taking videos of you walking through a goddamn door. Prime example, look, this one in the red here, honestly, she's got a full-on geezer with a massive camera. Look at that poor bloke. Okay, we're in. We have to scan our tickets a couple of times, and there's more steps. I'm going to call this video Sintra Steps. How many do you have to do? The problem is, when I'm honest, it sounds like I'm moaning, but I'm not moaning. Why? It's gorgeous. I wasn't moaning until I saw this. It is. Look, if you want to see it, you have to deal with it. This is it. People think I'm moaning. You know, it's like, oh, you're being so negative. I'm not being negative. I'm telling you the truth. It's called Truth Travel. That is my campaign. Truth Travel. Let's be honest. Want to see it? Deal with the shit that comes with it. But don't make out that it's marvellous. Because it isn't. But it is. If that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? It's nice to see, but it ain't wow, unless you're a millionaire and you hire the whole place for yourself. And one day I will be, because you lot are going to like, follow and subscribe. Anyway, got shit to show you. There you go, look. That's how they used to dine. And here, look, is all the royal cutlery. Wow. I'm pretty sure I've seen them in the 1978 Argos catalogue, the replica version. Sure my mother had them. This is the royal table, look. Imagine having dinner here, look. Wow. That is super cool. Bit of Royal Dalton on the table, look.
No wonder.
I bet they didn't have them soup bowls that you could collect back in the day from the petrol station, did they? That everybody had. Onion soup. My mother had them as well. She didn't even drive. I don't know where she got them from. Lovely little courtyard here, look. And it goes all the way up there. Just wait for her to take a picture. I want to walk through there. I'll go behind. But then the supermodels, it's fucking old people that don't know how to use the camera. I mean, that pisses me off as well. Stand there. They haven't even got the fucking app open. They haven't even got the camera open. I'm sorry, I'm press video. Oh, broke. If you're too old to use a phone, use a camera. Fucking disposable one. There you go. Look. Very sort of, I don't know, what's the word? Like it's a little bit like sort of Chinese mahogany sort of style. God, I could do with a lie down on that. I don't know about anything else. Bloody hippo there, look. And I don't know what that is. What the hell is that? Cup of tea? Or a seagull? Expectation versus reality.
literally.
It's nice to be here, you know.
It's nice, but people take it too long.
Yeah, this is the thing, you know. If you're going to stand and read every single bit, there should be a line. People that are interested, people that want 3 lines, people that are interested, people that want to take selfies, and people that just want to look and get the fuck out of here. We would be in line 3. It's all sort of T's and all that sort of stuff. Maybe that's the crest. I wonder who he is. Oh, this is the bedroom of King Carlos, look. Bloody hell. Wasn't very tall, was it? Shit, this is the bathroom of King Carlos. This is the bathroom. I don't know. Where was he small? His bath or his toilet? What the hell? Yeah, we're out of there. So it seems to be all the different rooms and that, which is amazing to see, isn't it? How they all used to live and stuff like that. Like I said, if I was a millionaire, I'd just say, listen, I'm coming for a look around without anybody. Thanks very much. And that would be me, sorted. I don't know what we're waiting here for, or if we can sneak past, or what. But everyone's just stood. I think you've just got to be cheeky here, and if people are just wandering around and just say, excuse me, what we're waiting for, because we're sort of queuing again now to get into another door. I'd just like to have a little nose, mate. So we're now waiting to go in this bit. So as you go round, there's going to be different queues to go. So don't get excited when you first arrive and sort of go around that whole outside area, which is what a lot of people are doing, and us included. Make sure you go straight in on your time slot, because it's planned out, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's organised. It could be chaos, and that was my problem with like como, kimo. It just wasn't organised. It was a free-for-all. This, whilst busy, is organised. At least it's organised chaos. Dread to think what it's like in the summer though. Right, so we're in. The stairs of Sintra. Oh, more stairs. Tell you what, we had a good old leg workout today. And we're in. I don't know what that is. That's a clock tower, which you're not allowed in. And there's an arrow pointing this way. We are just going to walk around and hopefully end up in the Piano Noble, whatever that is. I'm going to take a little seat here, look. So we're now queuing to go around all the way to the top of the terrace. And you can part your arse here if you want to, get your selfie shot and be off. But I reckon the best time to book these things, in my opinion, would be the last time slot. Yeah. Because everybody's gone. And I think if we did this again, I think you have 2 things, don't you? Some people will say, book the early one, get there early. I think we start booking like, what's the last time slot? 6 o'clock. We'll have that, because then it's good. No?
Because the sunset will be at that time as well.
See, he's right, isn't it? That's the sunset. I reckon the best time slot to pick is lunchtime, where everybody's gone for lunch, because you know people can't go anywhere without eating, can they? We haven't ate a thing this morning, by the way. We're hardcore. I think he's hungry, but it's time. But people, the sheeple of the world, aren't they? Oh, it's 2 o'clock, I have to eat. 2 o'clock, I reckon. I'm going to ask the staff, if I meet a nice staff, because they're really nice here, I'm going to say, what's the best time to come? Let me get you all the information, the real truth from someone that works here. All right? I wonder what the people who used to walk around that courtyard would actually think about this today and humanity in general. What would they be saying? Do you know what I mean? I mean, do you look back in history and think, wow, we've come a long way, look at where we are now and what we've got? Because I look back in history and say, Jesus Christ, we have gone backwards. I would much rather be down there in that courtyard, smooching a damsel in distress with my sword and going out to battle. You know? I don't know. I'd much rather that than be surrounded by these fucking idiots. Right, we're still queuing. This dickhead pushed in. Jack's about to fight, but we're in a bedroom now, look. Tell you what, I wouldn't mind having a little sleep on that bed. Wonder if it's comfortable. This is the bedroom of the secretary. I bet it was. Gee, I bet that bed's seen some action. You know what these bloody secretaries are like, especially with their glasses on. Naughty secretary. So I certainly recommend getting a tour guide on this. We're just listening to the geezer behind us and they've booked a tour. And he's giving some quite good information. This is the thing. I think if you've got a tour guide, you can at least see what's going on, can't you? And know what it is. I mean, I'm no tour guide, am I? I just make silly jokes. This is the bedroom of the lady in waiting. Ooh. The lady in waiting? What's she waiting for? Mr. TravelOn, I reckon. The medieval version. She could be waiting a long time. Can't get up the bloody stairs. There's too many of them. I'd be too knackered by the time I got up to the lady in waiting, especially if all these people are around. This is an impressive bedroom, look, and wait till you see the bed. I'm going to tell you what this is in a minute. And some stunning views through there. We've been there to the castle. So you can just see through that window. We've been there. This is the bedroom of Ferdinando, or later bedroom of Queen Amelia. There it is. Big old bed, look. 4-poster. And he looks like Count Dracula, look. I will suck your blood. He stands there all day. He's just disappeared in there. Where's he gone? With his red coat on. These have got the best idea, look. Here's Count Dracula, look. There he is. I want to suck your blood. Look at him. He's gonna feast on these lot. All right, and he's looking for the Americans. I'd certainly bite them first. Bet they taste bitter though. Little makeup drawer. Mrs. TravelOn's got one like that from IKEA. And there's a dressing table, look, for the ladies. That's how it should be organised, girls. See how organised that is? The ladies of today, wow, they've got so much shite. It's just all over the place, isn't it? In drawers, in boxes. Bloody hell, you should see Mrs. TravelOn's. I'll tell you what, I couldn't do it. I couldn't live like that. She'll kill me. So this is the tea room, where you have a cup of tea. A whole room just for a cup of tea. It is nice, don't get me wrong, it's lovely walking around. What do you think, Jack?
Very nice.
Very nice. He's hungry and he's regretting his decisions because he plans all these trips. I don't. I just go, where are we going? And he says, I want to go there. Sintra, seen it on TikTok, looks good. It is all right, don't get me wrong. Look at this. Look at that wardrobe. That is madness. So this is the office of the Queen Amelia. Okay. This is her desk. It says don't touch. And those are her little ornaments, look. See? Even back then they were collecting tats, weren't they? It's just like a slow walk around. And I can imagine when it's hot, I'd be hot and bothered, I'd be sweating.
Imagine if we had a jacket on.
Yeah, thank God we left the jackets in the car. Yeah, it's quite hot as well. So there you go. You can make your mind up, can't you? This is the thing. I'm not telling you not to come here. This is the telephone room. Bloody hell. There you go, the telephone room. Imagine what conversations were on there. Guarantee you that was just full of women. Just wanting to talk. Just, oh, I'm going to ring someone. Telephone's been invented. Another way for us to talk. Love the ceilings, though. Look, and these big chairs. Look. Is this a sitting room? Is this a sitting room? Plenty of places for you to sit. This is a green room. There you go. All these noble people. Look. Red coats. Butlin's red coats. Oh, beautiful. Now, this is the terrace, look. So this is worth doing. Don't skip this bit, because everyone else was just walking around. And there you go. There's the outside. Look, there's all the people waiting to come in. Looks like there's a little cafe over there with a gorgeous terrace as well. And this is what it's all about, folks. Look, this is what it's all about. Save your selfies for this bit. That's what you need to do. That is it. Look at that.
We came at a perfect time.
Yeah.
Clouds are all gone.
Clouds are gone. Look, there's a little view from the palace up there. But we've been to the castle, which I think is on the other side, just around there. And that, I was trying to get you a view of that, but the clouds were there. But now the clouds have cleared. Look, beautiful day. You can see for absolutely miles. And the palace isn't bad either. Right, Mr. TravelOn, come on, let's go. In on this wall, I swear it just moved. There you go, that's our selfie look. If we go that way, look, chat, we'll get one.
Which way?
That way. Boom.
Boom.
Selfie, let's go. Thank you very much, thank you. We're going this way now, look. The circuit of visitors, visitors circuit. Oh, okay. This is a lot better. There's no queuing in this bit. Have a good old explore look. So this is the visitors circuit then. So I think the first bit is just where you can enter all the rooms. And then this is just where you walk through. I always get the heebie-jeebies in these places. You know what I need? Definitely haunted. Look at that. So this is the Great Hall. Presume this is where they did all their entertaining. Had a few bevies, you know. Bloody massive chandelier up there, look. Look at that. Always thinks of the Only Fools and Horses series when they see a chandelier. That's all I think about every time I see one. And that is a bloody big chandelier. You don't know what Only Fools and Horses is, do you? Oh, I'll have to show you. I'll show you that. We'll watch that when we get back. I'm going to show him that episode just so he understands what I'm talking about. The reason we're crawling, I'm going to use that word, the reason we're crawling is because the people in front of us are allowing their child to crawl.
And lie on the floor.
And lie on the floor. I'm just going to tread on it. Like literally, if you hear a squish, just like grape, it's not the Mr. Miyagi, you know, he's saying squish, just like grape. It's a child's head. Going to put your child in danger. Well, shit's going to happen, isn't it? And what this is, look. Little single bed here, look. Bedroom of King Manuel II. This would have been me, look. The sword. Boom. That's definitely my cup of tea. Right, we've had to let the family that are letting their kid crawl all around the floor, who pushed in the first place, go ahead of us, because otherwise I'm going to knock them out in the palace. This is the stag room, not stag and hen, stags. There you go, look. The stag room with loads of stags, look. There you go. I don't know what that would have been. It was the room where, if you weren't posh enough to eat in the royal place and not invited, you go to the stag room. That'd be the fun room. Who wants to go and sit with them hoity-toity muggers? I'd be in there. I'd be in the stag room like a fucking stag. Right, we're now walking through a tunnel. I think these were really small people back in the day. I know I keep saying about the big doorways. I don't know why they have an inferior complex or something, because everything's quite small. And here's the kitchen. Look at the kitchen. This is my favourite place, look. Look at that. That's where they cooked all the meals and stuff. That's really nice. That is one hell of a kitchen, isn't it? That's wow. Cool. Yeah, that is. That's probably the coolest thing that I've seen today in here. The kitchen. See? I'm down to earth, me. I'd be in here. Even if I was noble, I'd be in there with the kitchen crew. Chatting shite. And we're out now. We're at the restaurant. He's certainly going to want feeding now. I don't know whether he's going to get a little snack to tie him over. I'll show you this look. There you go. So you come out in this bit into this little restaurant sort of dining area. Lovely views over there. Toilets are downstairs. Restaurant, cafeteria. And this way.
Look at the line.
Is there a line to the...
Yes.
Really? Let's go and have a look. That says a massive queue. And there's the line if you want anything to eat and drink. No thanks, I will go that way to the toilet. Let's go. So you have to squeeze your way through to get to the exit. Unless you want to stand in a queue to get a bloody packet sandwich or something. God's sake, people can't go anywhere without drinking, can they? Oh, got to stop for a coffee, got to have a baguette. Just get out of here. The queue for the bloody... to buy it, oh, I don't know, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. On the toilet, oh, there was a lift. There's a lift if you want one. But the only lift that takes you to the gift shop, doesn't take you anywhere else. You know you've reached the end of somewhere where you've got a gift shop. Let's go. And there you go, we're out. We're back, I think, where we started. Is this where we started? Was this after? Yeah. Was this after we queued to get in, or?
This was after we queued to get in.
So this is, yeah, so now I think we can get out. And it should take us back to the beginning where, if you want to, you can do all like your selfie shots and that. So just remember that, because we didn't know this either. Just get yourself in for your time slot, do that, and then piss around afterwards doing all your pictures and all that sort of stuff. Mr. TravelOn, don't stand in doorways so that people can take a bloody picture of you. There are people trying to walk past. Just get out of the way. But that's where we've been, look, all the way up there. Gorgeous. So once you come out, look, well, you can walk yourself back down, or you can try and hop on this little bus. We're going to give it a go, see if we can. I'll ask.
Or this might go to a different area.
This might go to a different area. So there are different areas to go to, look. But this is the transfer. So the transfer will take you to different areas. You can go to Cruz Alto, you can go to the Charlottes or whatever. Yeah, so you got really no chance of getting on one of these little buses. I mean, as I said, this is October. You got a tour. This is what you need. You need a tour guide. Look, he's the man. We should have booked you. There you go, ladies. Handsome as well. Handsome. So that's the palace. You've got the chalet and the Cruz Alta. I'm sorry, folks, but we have had enough today, so we ain't going to go to them, but we might come back and do it again. So there you go. That was Sintra Steps. Plenty of them. Beautiful place to visit. I enjoyed it. It was worth doing, though.
Yeah, it was definitely worth doing.
I think we'd have struggled in the summer, and I think I'd have probably lost the plot, but it's getting chilly now. We are off. This is your last video, I think, of Portugal. The last one you'll see, actually it's not, that you'll see the next video will be Lisbon Airport heading to Madrid. But Sintra, beautiful place. You definitely need a couple of days to explore it. Book a tour if you're stopping in Albufeira. I'm sure there are tours up here. And at least you'll see it with a guide. The bus is going. Same as everywhere. You know, same as whatever attraction. Yes, I sell trip tours and excursions. No, I don't do them myself because I'm in and out and I've got to get as much covered to make the videos that we can. So we like to get there, boom, do it, see it, film it and gone. If I did a tour, of course, it's going to be more, seeing more and understanding more, but that's what you want to do because you're on holiday and you've got the time and you know where to book trips, tours and excursions soon all over the world. www.travelon.world. You know how we're going to do that? Truth Travel is going to take over. That's going to be the motto of 2026 and I am going to tell you the truth. Right, we'll see you later. We're heading to the airport hotel. We're going to have an early chilled afternoon to get up at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll see you at the airport tomorrow. See you later.
See ya.